now is the Alyssa Milano, and we have her right here in the Steel City launching this awesome line of Steelers gear.
You look so good in it, too.
Thank you, thank you. And you know we have the biggest fan base when it comes to the ladies, so this is perfect.
You know, I think Steelers fans in general are pretty freaking awesome. When we were at LAX coming out to Pittsburgh in the airport, we were at our gate, and I would say about 35% of the people waiting to get on the airplane had their Steelers gear on, and I was just like, these people are traveling to go see the game this weekend. It's
all
so
year
awesome.
round. Yeah.
I know, nice to
Hi,
meet
nice
you.
to meet you. What's your name?
Jen.
Hi, Jen. Pleasure. You having a good day?
Yeah, now I am.
Tell us about how you got involved with fashion and athletics when it comes to the fashion scene.
Well, I'm a huge sports fan. I have been since I was a little girl. And I have had Dodger season tickets for almost 10 years. And so the idea sort of came up at Dodger Stadium, actually. I went into the stadium shop to look for something, you know, I think like us ladies do. We go look for something to buy to sort of fly the team colors. And the only thing I could find were, you know, pink t-shirts that were sort of shrunk down, that were boxy. Nothing was made out of quality fabrics. It seemed like all the hoodies that they were selling under the guise of being for a woman were really like kids' sizes that they just put in the women's section. Like you'd try on a hoodie and the sleeves would be really short. You'd be like, hey, wait a minute. This is not made for me. Yeah. And so I would go, at this one game in particular, I went back into the stands and I looked around and I saw a lot of women there. And I thought, I had this light bulb moment of, well, if I'm looking for cute, fashionable fan apparel, there's got to be a good percentage of these women that are at this game that are also looking for it but have no alternatives. So I originally pitched the idea to my agency, which at that time did not have a sports department. They do now, but so they didn't really know what to do with it. But one of the agents at CAA actually knew a guy at Major League Baseball and said, you know what? Let me set up a meeting. You go pitch them the idea. So I went for a meeting over at Major League Baseball, which was very intimidating. You know, because it was all these guys in baseball where I was trying to convince this actress from LA was trying to convince them why they should give me the licensing to do like a fashion line. But I think what they responded to was the fact that I was a huge sports fan and I was going to represent the female fan in a positive way. And then baseball had the exclusive for a year, and then in year 2, we had the licensing for the NFL, the NHL, NBA, college, MLS.
So awesome.
And so it's been really exciting, and I got to tell you, it's probably one of, if not the rewarding thing most rewarding thing I've done in my career, because it started out non-existent. It was like an idea that did not exist in my reality, and then to be able to you know, then have it a tangible sort of experience. It's been amazing, and of course, how blessed am I? I have this line, and I get to travel the country and go to these sporting events and get to meet the people that are liking it. What? I know, it's great, isn't it? It feels like private moments. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too. Thank you for coming. Yeah.
What are your favorite pieces?
You know, it changes daily. I mean, I have, you know, this is definitely one of my favorite pieces, just because I feel like it's easy. The other thing about my styles is like, not only do we cut really flattering with the, you know, the silhouettes, and try to sort of allow women to feel good in them.
Yeah.
But also it's not contrived. No. It's stuff you can just throw on. And I like easy clothes. I don't like things that are like fussy and that you have to sit a certain way for them to look good.
Your stuff is so fashionable, but it's also practical.
Functional.
And it works. It's functional, yeah. That's awesome.
People ask me all the time how involved I am in the design process, and I'm really involved because I feel like a designer that sits in an office all day isn't going to know what a fan needs to sit in the stands. Like, for instance, how this piece right here unzips at the bottom, so when you're in the stands, you can unzip the bottom so you don't sit there and have that weird pooch.
Yep.
So just stuff like that, I feel, or, you know, make it all very functional.
I feel like us as a female fan base, we need to say thank you for this,
no.
finally.
Thank you guys.
Awesome clothes that feel great, and
thank you guys for being such loyal, good fans. I think it's awesome.
We know you're not a Steelers fan per se, but you gotta love the fact that we come out in herds and our women know their football just like you know your sports.
I think that anytime a fan base what's the percentage of female fans in the Steelers? It's some ridiculously high number,
it's
right?
It's like 50-something.
Yeah, I think it's 57% or something.
Yeah,
I heard
it's
like
up
that.
there.
That's more than the majority, which is awesome.
Well, we are so glad to have you in Pittsburgh, and
Thank you.
This has been a really special treat. So good luck with the rest of your endeavors, and
Thank
this
you
line
so
is
much.
awesome. Keep it coming.
I will. Thank you.
All right, there you have it, guys. Straight from the source.
Steeler fans, to kick off today's game, and as a salute to the NFL's best female fan base, please direct your attention to the video board as TV and film star Alyssa Milano kicks off a full stadium terrible towel brawl.